Clubs and societies in British schools are just not the fancy name for the name's sake. They are the active places which actually work beyond the school hours or parallel to school hours to make students learn via project.
Just as hospitals are not just buildings with beds, they have a utility. Likewise, the societies and clubs in the British schools, they do not just have perfunctory presence. They in fact have their own goals and objectives. This is where the students work on their projects for their portfolio, and these projects are seen as the measurable and tangible outcomes of their education.
Well, how do these societies they help in making the portfolio then?
So the British schools do not see themselves as merely the buildings, but as ecosystems wherein the technical people, the technicians of a relevant industry are also part of the learning system, so that the learning is not seen just as consumption, but actually as production. If we see the scenario in India, a student's capacity or interest in a subject is actually gauged by either entrance tests or proficiency tests just to assess his level of readiness to do a certain degree. Here, however, it's the body of work that student creates over his course of education in the school that could be a defining factor on how much enthusiastic and passionate the child is about a certain field. And now in all these clubs and societies, there are these technical experts who are industry specialists. They prepare a catalog of courses or projects, each of which could be up to, let's say, 3 months long. And then the hours are defined and the protocols are defined. So the child could actually spend time on these projects along with his school hours or post school hours or on weekends just to accomplish those projects and get real industry experience.
So rather than breaking everything into the timetables, schools should actually build the project based clubs and societies.
I would say that's a good initiative because otherwise, when you add things like art, sports, or music in the timetable, they become an eyewash for the parents. Or the teachers of science and math end up taking those periods on the excuse of finishing off their own syllabus. On the other hand, these societies and clubs could actually give those measurable, tangible output projects that could not only build the child's interest, but also prepare him or get him ready for his further tertiary education. For more education and parenting insights, follow us. All the best.
All the best.